I'm gonna take about 10 minutes, fill in what I see, and then I'll try to fill it in and as best I can so that we can kind of take a look at it and go from there. Um, Let me get this arranged here. So I'm gonna zoom in and focus on one side first. Ooh. Excuse me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at you and your surroundings. All I know is that you have your request was something about a person that you met earlier to see what kind of connections you have. Last night I was talking with another remote viewing friend, and I was gonna I was gonna try to see if they would like to come on and work with me to discuss this. Um, he said the initial feel for what he's looking at as far as this relationship that you're concerned about was this is probably from a past life. And I thought that was kind of interesting because, I mean, maybe there is a connection previously or in the future, however time works, where there is a connection made that was important. So I thought it was interesting that he brought up the past life thing as a whole because energy does transfer through time. It's just, is it a future or is it a past energy? I don't know. So, anyways, I was gonna do a rough sketch of you. Take a look at your aura and energy and real quick and see what I see. Yeah, it's funny. You've got orange and red around your feet, and I don't know what this is. So, but it's like all around your feet. I'm not. I don't know what this is. Kind of like hot coals, or maybe flower petals, or it's kind of interesting. Anyways, trying to get a feel for what you look like and body type and energy type, and I'm not getting a great visual on what I'm looking at. Right. Let me get tunes. I got some good tunage now. Mm, So I can't get a good visual on you. I'll fill it in as best I can as I go, but I'm going to work on the energy now. So what we have is this is the pool of energy that you pull out of. Everybody has a different aspect of how they're pulling this energy out. Yours is fairly deep, it's wide, easy access. You don't seem to be pulling a lot. You're not actively um, pulling, but you still have this red and it's kind of like little flashes. I wish I knew what this was. This is just driving me nuts. Like flashes. But it's not energy being pulled out of the pool. So, I mean, what is that? Is this something physical on the ground? So, anyways, the energy that you pull is vast. You have access to a lot of energy. Your energy around you, the energy that people feel is kind of chaotic. Chaotic. And I feel. It doesn't seem to be a high energy or a low energy. It's just a chaotic energy. It's kind of like busy energy. So when somebody walks up to you, they're going to feel this energetic pull. You have you have bands of high energy in there. So either you're excited or angry occasionally, but nothing major. You don't have it's not wrapped in there. It's not a major part of, but again, this is what people feel when they walk up to. On the outside, mhm, it's kind of like a hidden part. This is what you feel on the outside, but on the inside, you have a lot of low energy. This is what you kind of keep to yourself. I don't know what this low energy is. It's like when the door closes and everybody's gone, this this is what kind of comes out. So it's like you interact with people, but when you're not interacting with people, this lower energy, I don't know if this is calm or just a even lower than that, but it's a low energy that comes out and surrounds you. This is when you're alone. I mean, maybe you meditate or do something that brings this down so it's at a lower level or calmer level. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if you meditate. That is, mhm. It'd be kind of interesting to see if you meditate or do some sort of energy pulling, and maybe that's what that flashes are, and maybe this is what this low calm is. There you go. Nice crown. Yo, there. Not sure what this symbol is, but you got that wrapped in your you got that wrapped in the energy that comes out. It's like a crisscrossing. So you have this crisscrossing of energy that goes to your aura crown chakra thing. Uh, I mean, it's flares up like that. Really strange. You have you have energy wrapped around you. It's not a. It's more of a. This isn't the right color. I don't have the right color. Anyways, the energy looks like this, and it is a eel or a. It's a lighter color. I just don't have this color, but it starts at the shoulders, wraps around down to your hips. And basically, it looks like you got butterfly wings, and it wraps around you. So when you are using this, you literally use it to wrap around yourself. But it's a teal. Not sure. I'm not sure if this is a defensive reaction or if this is a where you can enfold somebody and pull them close. So I don't know what these because I mean when they're in use, you can you can literally wrap them and open them. I mean a lot of my friends have this, and they have an amazing ability to. Some of them use it for protection. Some of them use it to interact with others. I The white teal. I don't know what I don't know what is associated with this, but I'll let you figure that out. You have some sort of medical issue. Thing with the bone or the blood. It's like it runs the full length. You've got something going on that is internal and is a health issue that seems to be worrisome, but nothing that's going to be dealt with. So I don't know what that is. I'm not going to do a full body scan on that. I'm more interested in your surroundings, basically. So this is basically what I see when I look at you. You seem to be a normal person with teal colored wings. And this particular, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So this particular energy pattern on your root chakra. And I don't know what that means, but it's cool. So now let's take a look at this mystery person. Feels female. I don't know if I've got this right. Feels female. I guess the question is what their intention is, or what the what the energies. How are you guys tied? This person's a little bit more spicy. So I don't know if this is male or female, but it feels feminine. So so if it's a guy, then it's a guy with more uh, female attributes, but they're drawing energy. And again, with the high energy that they draw, it's tempered with a low energy. So they're actively pulling out this low energy along with the high energy. So it's kind of a they they're pulling this energy, yet I don't see this affected. So somehow they're utilizing it, and they're not letting it affect their. When you walk up to them, when you can't feel what they're pulling, but they're pulling it and they're using this energy and changing it to whatever they desire. So they've got the ability to change or transmute energy. But they're pulling it rapidly, so they use a lot of energy. Mhm. I wonder if this is what the tie is, the fact that they can change the energy around them, and that's what would be the attraction. All right. So that's a quick look at the other person. Um, and again, they've wrapped themselves. This energy literally wraps themselves in a chaotic shell. So they use it to pull around themselves as like an energy shield. It's sparkly. It's kind of chaotic again. So again, with this chaos thing, where they've wrapped themselves in this prickly energy. So it's like when you get close to them, it will feel really good. But when you get really close to them, that's when you get this prickly sensation because this energy cloak that they have wrapped around them is very energetic. And I don't know if that'll have pushback where they can, you know, be like mad at you. Or I don't know if this is like an anger issue or if this is just pulls you in and attracts you because they're excited. So I don't know if it's excitement or anger. I'm not looking too close at them. Um, they do have this low energy pull where something's happened or they have something that is either where they're low energy as far as meditating or at calm or peace, or they're actually to the point where they're depressed or something very low is going on. So I don't know what it is. Um, I would like to know what yours is, though. That would be interesting. Um, I did check. Oh, there you are. Okay. Uh, yeah, let me shift sorry about that. Let me shift the screen to the right. So this person feels a lot different than you, whereas you don't pull nearly as actively. This person's just gulping the energy down and wrapping themselves in it. They're releasing out into the universe this low energy plume along with the actual energy. And they do have this just jet of high energy. Now the question is what's the connection? Why how are you two guys connected? I don't know what this lean feel is. I'm not quite sure if this is your body type or if this is your it's like I mean not like I feel like a skeleton, but it's just there's like a hunger or I just let's just put hunger. So you're saying that a long time ago you guys had a crossing or a connection. Uh, yeah, I can understand that because their their energy that they have around them is very attractive. I mean, you literally, if you're walking by, you would be pulled toward them. They don't have any of the normal hesitations or anything because this person has literally wrapped themselves in like a really good feeling energy. So it's very attractive. It's just that when you get in close, like when you get close to them is when you start feeling this prickly energy. And the prickly energy could be pretty exciting. Um, but what I'm looking for is everybody wraps themselves in a bubble. The bubble has a trail through time. So this energy trail that you've left over time, how do these bands of energy wrap around the two of you? I mean, I'm not seeing the ties between the two of you. I'm not seeing how the I don't see the other than the pull and the attraction. I don't see what my friend was saying, whereas maybe this is a time thing back, in the previous life or whatever. I mean, maybe I'm not looking at it right. I do see how attractive the energy is, but attraction alone doesn't account for this. Yeah, I bet it was weird. The minute you break through that, or you come up against that with your energy, I bet you that was wild. Now the question is this a chance occurrence or is this the universe making it happen? And what I'm trying to look for is, I mean, do we have watchers involved? Is there a path? Is there a connection? Is there? I didn't even look at watchers. So she, this person's got a warrior watcher. Uh, got an old lady watcher. So this person's actually equipped. I don't know what ties she or he or whatever this is has. Um, I don't know why I get this female aspect when it has a male aspect as well. I mean, does this person feel feminine yet as a guy? I mean, what's the deal with this? He's got this, he's got this either family member or either got a family member or a priestess, or maybe a powerful uh I don't know who it is. Anyways, it's he's got some sort of headpiece on, or head wrapping on, and she's older and she's watching. So this person's being watched by both a warrior shield type and this old lady. You, on the other hand, I'm not sure what push means, but this person's being pushed. I'm not sure if this is fat or muscular, but it's a larger person, male. So you have one of your watchers is larger male. He's a big, well, I guess built like me, right? So he's got a bigger tummy, bigger build, bigger muscles. Um, I don't know if this is a relative or just a watcher. A watcher is just basically somebody you have in your perimeter. So he's a feminine dude. God, no wonder I couldn't figure it out. Oh shit. Excuse my French. Uh, I'm sitting there looking. It's like, God, is this a guy or a girl? It doesn't matter. But he's got some energy around him that actually is part of his mystery. You have a you have this one, which is, for whatever reason, he reminds me of a, I don't know, just a bigger guy. You have some sort of, I don't know if you have some sort of higher power thing going on, but it's like, I don't know if you're actively looking for it, but it's clouded and obscured, but it's still coming through. So whatever this higher power thing is that you've got going on is kind of interesting. And then of course you've got your whole slew of low end uh things that surround you. So all the feeders and stuff. You seem to have that at bay. That's probably what this is where you can protect yourself with your energy bubble and your personal protection to keep the feeders at bay. You do have a bunch of you feel gross. I think that's these guys, man. They're sneaking in and feeding off you. What is the flashes? Any idea what these flashes are? At your feet? It's like at your feet you have like jewels. You have treasure, and I don't understand that treasure. Um, I this this is probably what you're feeling is this low energy that sneaks in that makes you feel gross. But these guys are loving it. This is the leeches and the beings that feed off that. You are you are seriously surrounded. Mhm. Mine feels cursed like a weird predators keep wanting predator relationships. First chorus at my feet, sucking knowledge. Gold is a reservoir of knowledge and amrite. That could be. I mean, have you gone to the library? I mean, do you have access to the library? Do you have dimensional abilities to where you can you should have all sorts of you should have all sorts of abilities to explore the dimensional aspects. In fact, the way I'm looking at it is you should have as much energy as you can pull out of the ground. You should be able to do things that are far beyond my abilities. I mean, you should be exploring. Gemini rising is the head. No, you still have it. I That's what I don't understand. It's not like you're cut off. You have access to this. You can do amazing things. I mean, I could literally see this shimmering energy just begging to for you to pull. I mean, when you open those when you open that energy around you, yeah, I bet you have tantric. I don't know what a tantric ability is, but it sounds like you can use this energy. Um, I This guy kind of worries me, but this is always a good sign. You have a whole host of things around you. It's like you have this. So when I see people, I see their shell on the outside. I see the energies that they wrap themselves in, right? And then I see what's around them. So you have like layers around you. The first layer is the ghosts and the feeders. That's kind of like the low energy aspect. So the ghosts and the feeders that surround you are thick. And then beyond that, you have the watchers that have been part of you. So this I don't know how to describe this guy and the energy aspect of the higher power that you seem to want to block, and I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But it's kind of like you're putting up a shield to it's suppressed because of environment. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Um, I When you say that, I envision kind of like being in a hole where everything's pressing against you and you're having to block out, which you wrap your little shell around you and you block it out. So this is what I'm saying is everything's pushing against you. Pisces stuff. What is Pisces stuff? Danger. What is danger? I don't know what any of that means. Your shell is a mirage. What is Shakti? I don't know what Shakti is. Priestly high. And that's it. I mean, you have this wrapped around you. I wonder if that's what the crossing sign is where this energy that you have along with your the shell that you're wrapped. I wonder, oh, I bet they do. That's so not only do you have the dimensional beasties trying to feed on you, you have people that will see this. And I don't think this person's going to try to do that. I think this person will see it and acknowledge it or feel it and acknowledge it. But I don't know if they're going to try to feed off it. But yeah, it is depleting. Well, unless you open up your reservoir, unless you can start pulling that energy out, you're actually having to you're actually having to uh, make this energy yourself. So because you're not literally pulling it out of the ground. What is libidinal energy? Is that like sexual energy? Layers of bottom feeders on it. Yeah, and that it's amazing how they taint the bottom feeders taint everything. So their energies when they wrap around you will I mean it's an awful feeling for the person and then it's an awful feeling for those who wander into it. So sexual energy, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I that is, that's a common that's a common bad not a bad thing, but I mean a common draw and attraction for many guys. And I have no clue either. Uh, Jupiter. uh, I wonder if this is that shield guy you're talking about, this warrior with the shield. It would be interesting to so if I trying to figure out a way that you could actually radiate something to if you could pull up this energy from below and use it to radiate a, stand back feel, kind of like an electric barrier for the bottom feeders. You're the warrior? I don't know who the guy. See, that's what's got me kind of this is a big person, and I hate to say it, but this is a big person. He's got very little clothes, and he's very not only impressive but fierce. And he's it's not like a this is not like a person that's, a warrior type, lean and mean and ready to kick ass. This is more like a you won't mess with me. I will kick your ass. but I'm a rock, so I don't know what this person is, but he feels like a solid mass. So, but yeah. Yeah, your energy does come off as masculine. I was not sure whether you were male or female just because of your energies gave off again both signals. I couldn't figure out whether you're male or female. And not that it really matters, but you have a solid energy. You have a firm. So when I can push through this, it gives off both the, the energetic effect, and it feels like, I don't know. Like I was thinking more along the lines of, uh, I mean, in the form of a candy. It's kind of like candy. It's like this. You you can push it, and it feels firm, but the minute you push or squeeze it, it crumbles into dust. So it's a firm feel, and it feels hard and solid, but it's not. It's just light and airy. It's just so weird. So this energy is and it's sparkly. It's like it hits you, and it just, I wish I could, if I could put it in the form of a candy and explain it to you in the form of a candy, I would, but I can't because it's like it's the energy is like a jawbreaker that turns into cotton candy and just massive flavor hit. Yeah, brittle. Brittle's a good. Brittle doesn't sounds wrong though. I think there's a different word for it. But your energy is. I think your energy is strong when you need it to be strong. Um, it would be interesting to see if you can actually use your energy for what it's supposed to be used for. If you can actually have it, 'cause it feels like you're supposed to do something. I don't know what you're supposed to do. It's kind of like you have a hole to fill. You have a form to take, and you're not taking that form. You're pushing back against this form you're supposed to take, or you're resisting a change. So no, it's not a high energy. Your energy is a shell of everything that ranges from a low energy to a mid energy. So it's a good solid energy, and it's the low energies just kind of wrapped and weaved in there, but it's not a full on high energy aspect. So I don't know what form you're supposed to take. I don't know what your all I see is you're here, and a you're looking at something that's supposed to be, or something that you want to, maybe it's something you want to be. And so in front of you is a U-shaped vacuum that you want to go to. I don't know what base is, because what I see is in front of you is much, much more than what you have now. What you have now is restrained or restricted. It's pushing against you. and it's literally holding you. And then what you have in front of you, your energy is out. Your shine is you have a solid column of energy rather than a shell. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that is or what that is you could be. That would be interesting. I'm not again, I don't see much ties between the two of you. I don't see any energy banding that holds you. Uh, but again, if you want to, I can actually have the other viewer that I was talking to had he had some ideas, and I can have him take a look again if you want. I could do another view with a group of us. We can all look together, and I'll do the same thing. It'd be basically another YouTube video with about I don't know 3 or 4 of us, and we can take a look again. I can show them the pictures after they all sit around and take an initial look. So, and then what I'll do is I'll videotape it for you because it'll be at um, probably in 12 hours. Okay. Yeah. So if you're around, I'll drop you another email in about 12 hours or 13 hours if I can get this arranged. If not, I'll see if they want to do it tomorrow in about 4 hours. Tomorrow's Saturday. So in 20, 28 hours from now. So I'm Pacific Standard Time. Uh, I'll see if I can't do it tonight, then I'll do it tomorrow about 12, 1 o'clock. And then I'll shoot you a same thing, or I can send you a Discord thing so that you can join us. In fact, why don't I do that? I'll just send you a Discord thing, and then if I do get this arranged, then you can actually join us on Discord, and you can talk to us. So let me grab my Discord. So I have a small Discord that I made. Right. So what I'll do is, yeah, I'm Jeffrey Destructo. Um, you can hit me up there, and then what I'll do is see if I can arrange it so we can all get together on my Discord or the remote viewing Discord. Let me grab that one too. You know what? Hit me up there. We'll figure it out, and then I'll send you links to whatever Discord we finally wind up on. Uh, it'd be interesting. So, all right. So what I'll do is I'll shoot that off to you tonight or tomorrow, and I'll let you know what's going on. I'll tell you how it all works out, and then God, that'd be cool. Because like I said, the other guy had a lot of input into you, and his thoughts on the previous past life, how you guys intersected, was really interesting. I'm I can see it, but I don't see the link. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't see how your energies are intertwined. But then again, I could be missing something. Let's get some more eyes on it. All right. So I will catch you later. Um, if anything else pops up, I'll drop you a note. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for letting me do this. Uh, I will I will catch you later. I am off to work. Thanks.